Welcome to my channel again, team. So today I'm going to talk about 6 characteristics of well-designed performance management system. If you are involved in some way, somehow, managing HR system or HR management, you will somehow involved in all those systems. And among of the common systems that I have gone through, or probably you yourself have gone through, like performance management system, talent management system, recruitment system, payroll system, compensation and benefit system, learning and development system, employee relations, as well as the health and safety. Now, out of this common system that we use in managing our people, in my personal opinion, in my personal experience, I believe that performance management system is the key of all systems. Why do I say so? It's because performance management system, a lot of time we use to determine how well not only the employee performance, but also how we're going to reward and recognize certain employee. At the same time, we also want to ensure that the performance management system will be able to help us to decide what kind of training that we need to train our people. Talking about the competency gap. This is just a 2 element that I mentioned just now, but many more that performance management system will be able to help you if you do it properly. So for today, I'm going to talk primarily on the key characteristic of the good performance management system. So, in my view, ideal performance management system should have at least strategic congruence, accurate measurements of how the performance is going to be look like, reliability as well as validity of the what you measure, flexible enough to give people opportunity to change and add the new requirement, the new objective, new goal, and also transparent in terms of sharing those information on timely basis with employee as well as all key stakeholders, and of course must be acceptable at all levels, not only employees but also the manager as well as the management for the entire performance management system. So there's 6 of them that I mentioned just now. So I'm going to go through one by one. And what does it mean? First, strategic congruence. Now, when you set up any individual performance goal, that performance goal must be in sync with the functional goal as well as the organizational objective. Many occasions, in my experience, individual goal somehow there's no clue or there's no connection with the organizational goal. So that's a big disconnect, over there. So moving forward, I do recommend that any performance management system that you look for, if you already have right now, or you are looking for the new performance management system, then you should have the system where allow you to have congruence, a strategic congruence between the individual objective, functional objective, as well as the corporate objective. Now the second one is talking about accurate measurement. The key objective of performance management, of course, to measure how the individual performance against the objective. So, how do you want to ensure that we accurately measure what we're supposed to measure? So in my view, a lot of time, we only focus on managers' review. Whether how well or how bad each employee doing is depend on manager's perspective. That's probably not a good case if you're talking about an accurate measurement. So perhaps you might like to consider something that we call 360 review. or 360 measurement, which involve not only employee self-assessment, manager assessment, the employer peers assessment, or perhaps also all the stakeholders that benefit from the performance of that individual. Does this sound right? Now next, reliability as well as validity. If the performance management is not reliable, meaning that you test, you use it, different place, different organizations, come out different result, that is not reliable. The next one is talking about the validity. Now validity is talking about whatever you measure, is it valid enough? If you want to measure someone's performance, you should measure the performance against the objective, not measure someone's performance against another person's performance. That is not valid. Number 4, flexibility. Now in current performance management system, a lot of time we do see that when you set up your performance objective beginning of the year, you can't change anything along the way until you assess it at the end of the year. Is that a good system? What happened in between the year? After 3 months, you have strategic change. New performance objectives should add in, but the system not allow you to do so. So you're wasting the opportunity to add in new objectives in the system. To me personally, if not flexible, then probably something that you may like to consider. The 5th item must be transparent. Again, performance review, we do it once a year or 6 months once. At the same time, the employee will be informed if there is only once or twice a year of how the performance looks like. To me personally, I feel that the transparency of the performance management should be able to allow employees to see and assess their own performance at any point of time during the year. If they realize that the performance is not as good as expected by the organization, by the function, by the manager, then they can take corrective action immediately. You don't have to wait until the end of the year to see that their performance is not good and eventually going to impact their entire reward system. And the last key important performance management system, in my view, is the acceptability. Many occasions when I manage performance management in different organizations, managers don't like it, employees don't like it, and I wonder why. Somewhere down the line, I found out that a lot of people doing performance management primarily for the academic purposes because HR asked them to do it. That's why they do it without knowing what's the purpose of performance management. So, to be able to do well as performance management system required to be acceptable to all levels by employee, by manager, and also by the management. So how this performance management system that can be accepted by all? Of course, one of the answers is that this performance management system must benefit all of them, must benefit employees in terms of right recognitions as well as right level of training based on performance management. From the manager's standpoint, also should benefit him or her to be able to assess whether this person competency, where does the gaps look like, so that he can take proactive action to train him up to do a better job. And from the organization standpoint, perhaps it's also important to be able to accept if the performance management system is allowed the organization to use that information for talent planning. So all in all, this 6 ideal performance management system, as I call it, we should consider. Now, if we have this critical item that I just mentioned just now, or these features in your performance management system, I believe that it will help or enable the organizations to achieve their corporate mission, to do administrative in terms of reward and recognitions, training, and so on and so forth, as well as development of the individual, the organization, as well as workforce planning. So, all in all, if you need to make full use of performance management system, they must have at least these 6 characteristics, which mean 1. Strategic alignment, 2nd is accurate measurement, 3rd, reliable, and also flexible and transparent, as well as acceptable by all stakeholders. See you in my next video.